show you a variation on something that I posted a few weeks ago on Medium, which is the life timeline. And I'll put a link in the description below to that original article, and I may even actually do an update of that article. So if so, I'll put both in there. Um, and this actually was inspired by Jill Metcalf, who I'll link to her Twitter profile below. She writes a lot of great stuff on Twitter, and she was telling me how using a one-line-a-day journal might actually be a really good way to do the life timeline. Then you could go through it at the end of the year and filter it out. And I thought, it'd be great to sort of pre-filter as you're building it. And I know for me, I'm more likely to keep up with a one-line-a-day journal if it's in Notion. So I thought I'd show you how I am going to go about that. I'm in my demo journal database again. So I'm going to go over here to today, and I'm going to add two new properties to my database. One of those is a text property. And so I'll add that. And this is just going to be my one line a day. And I loved that Jill called it the OLAD. So we're going to include that acronym, because down here, I am going to add the OLAD type. And I'm going to do a multi-select here because on a single day, you could have events that are more than one type. So I'm just going to add in two or three types. I'm going to add in Kona, who is my puppy. And he's going to feature in today's. I'm going to add in a world event. I'm going to add in a life event. And I'm going to add in a work event. Again, you could do anything that's important to you. So maybe you have a side hustle. Maybe you have kids. Maybe you have anything else. And so you could go ahead and select any of those that you wanted for that specific day. So for today, I just have a Kona event, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and record that. Kona and I, there we go, completed our first hospice visit today. I don't know why that is not typing. There we go. All right, very good. So I'm going to go add an event to yesterday. Yesterday here in the United States was the Super Bowl. I'm not a huge football fan, but it was Super Bowl. I think it was LVI, I think is what I saw in front of LA in Los Angeles. Featuring, oops, I spelled that wrong. Featuring the LA Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals. Rams won. And so that would just be a world event. And so there we go. We've got a couple of different types. So then how could you use this? Let's go ahead and go back to our main demo workspace. And let's build out a new page in this, which is our life timeline. I have this problem sometimes where I can't figure out where my page is. And so I'm going to make that full width. And I'm just going to create a link to my journal database. There we go. And I'm actually going to do you can choose the views that work for you. I could actually do it just off of this view. Let's actually do that since it's right here. I'm going to show the properties here. And the only properties that I want to see, I'm going to do show all, and then I'm going to do hide all. The only properties that I want to see are the name and the one line a day, and then the one line a day types. And I want to filter this so that it only shows. I'm about to do something that I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, so it's always fun. One line a day is not empty. There we go. So now I can see just my two events that I added here. And you could easily add an additional filter as you had more events showing up here that just showed you maybe your world events or just your life events or just your work events or any combination of the two. So this is another great way to use your journal if you have a journal template in Notion to also mimic that one line a day behavior and then to put that to use for creating that life timeline. And so I'm going to just move this to where it actually belongs here in my Pages view. And I hope you found that useful. If you have questions about Notion, be sure to put them in the comments below. I'd love to create more video content for you. Thanks, everybody.